What's up, everybody? I'm back here with you to start episode 3 of Life is Strange Before the Storm. Just looking at the burnt out forest here. Actually survived, so that's a good thing. It survived another forest fire. It's flicking indestructible, that. You know the tornado in the first game? The three things that survived that are this tree, the dark room, and the lighthouse. Everything else gets wiped out. Anyway, let's get started. Episode 3. Hell is empty. Try and figure out what's going on after that bombshell that James Amber dropped at the end of episode 2. Need to find out more.
Previously on Life is Strange Before the Storm.
Yep, get me caught
I
up.
felt like my dad's been lying about something for a while. I didn't know what it was.
There is plenty of blame to go around.
What does that mean?
You forced my hand. This is a consequence of your actions, Chloe.
We both agree that the best thing for everyone at this stage is for me to move in.
In a million years, I never thought you'd choose David over me.
Hey!
Blackwell's done with me. I can't go home anymore. Is this junkyard all I've got left?
Drew runs Oxy for Damon. Go to Drew's room, find the money, and I'll meet you to pick it up.
Whatever you do, don't open the door.
Oh, I want my fucking money!
Juliet is waylaid. That infernal Inferno is the culprit, closing down the roads and robbing us of our aerial.
No fucking chance.
I swear to thee, we shall fly beyond this isle. The corners of the world are mere prologue. What sayest thou to my most hopeful wish?
Yes. Let's leave. For real. If you don't mean this, it's just making me feel like shit that this life you're describing isn't going to happen. What would it take to convince you?
Why can't you just tell me the fucking truth?
Rachel, that woman you saw, that wasn't my mistress. That was your mother. I want to tell you all of it. But are you sure that Chloe should be here for...
Chloe stays.
Of course. In every way that matters, Rose is my wife and your mother. But the woman you saw at the Overlook, her name is Sarah, your birth mother. I'm going to tell you everything, Rachel. Everything I've shielded you from for so long. But the truth can be hard to look at. Is this really something you're ready for?
Chloe,
I'm here. You can handle this, because I'm here.
I'm right here. Good. I need you.
Okay. What are we doing? We're just peering straight into James's eyes at this point. At least eyes of the viewfinder. Let's take a peek. Oh, this music's so good. Look.
When I was in high school, there was one person everyone adored. Her teachers, her friends. Sarah was everyone's favorite. Every boy wanted to date her. I could barely believe it when she picked me. Sometimes, I think that's what kept me blind for so long.
She was so beautiful, just like you.
Heck yeah. One girl in school that everybody adores. Yep, checks out. She is your mother, Rachel. Courtship.
She was so alive, so passionate about everything. Early on, though, I realized I wasn't enough for her. While the rest of us were pursuing college, careers, families, Sarah wasn't looking for any of that. She was looking for escape. I only saw what I wanted to see until it was almost too late.
That sucks. Parenthood. We're gonna get to see little Rachel.
When Sarah became pregnant, I thought it would solve everything. And it did. For a little while. Becoming your father was the greatest moment of my life. There was so much love, but I was still blind.
This all feels like someone else's life.
Whatever happens, Rachel, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here for you, Rachel. Descent. No.
However much she loved you then, it wasn't enough. For Sarah, the need to escape was always there. For over a year, I tried to help her. I made myself believe that she was still a good person. That no matter what happened, she would never do anything to hurt you. I was wrong. Eventually, I saw her for who she really was. A destructive person. Someone who could never be satisfied. Anyone or anything. Even the love of her own daughter. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do. So I made a choice. I was never going to let her harm you again.
Sorry about that. I made a noise just then, just instant, while James was talking. Holy Union. Flicky addicts. Why? Why are there so many people that get addicted to substance or drink or whatever? All this stuff that people inflict on themselves. I'm sure everybody's either dealt with addiction personally or knows somebody who's dealt with it, or know somebody who knows somebody. It's way too common than it should be. We shouldn't need to turn to zinc or drugs or whatever. Anyway, the Union.
What you saw at the Overlook, Rachel, it was true. We kissed. It was the saddest kiss of my life. It was a kiss goodbye. I told her that I was happy for her. That she felt like she'd gotten her life together. Finally. But she didn't get to just decide one day to be a mother. Not after what she'd done. Not after all the people she hurt. All the lives she destroyed. I told her she'd been given the greatest gift in the world. The chance to be your mother. And she squandered it. It pained me to hurt her like that. But I'd do it again. And again. And again. To keep you safe.
So that was the first time you've seen her or spoken with her in 15 years?
No. I send her money. Every single month. It's our arrangement.
But now she wants to see me?
Yes. But Rachel, it cannot be.
Why not? Who says it's your decision? It can be partly your decision, but it should be up to Rachel. She wants to meet. I don't know. If she has got a life sorted and that, and wants to see Rachel, and Rachel wants to see her, then what's the problem?
You think you have the right to decide that for her?
When I left Sarah, when I took Rachel away, I truly believe I saved her life. And I will continue to protect her no matter what.
But maybe she's different now. Maybe people change, right?
Maybe so. But consider that for 15 years, she's preferred that money to you.
Rachel, I think I need to lie down.
I mean, he makes a good point. But you said she'd got her act together, she'd got clean. Are you still sending her the money? That I don't agree with that. I don't agree with the keep sending the money and all that. Rachel and Chloe, where are you guys? We're at the Tempest cast party. I heard a text later like 8 times. Hey, I don't think we're making it. Chloe, you should come. Yeah, Chloe, you did awesome, babe. Hey, Chloe, great job tonight. Thanks, I can't. But you were amazing. I'll even admit that Mr. Keaton seemed a little disappointed when I arrived. Seriously, just come. Bring Rachel. Sorry, guys.
I can't leave Rachel to deal with this alone.
No, we can't.
Wonder what James is thinking right now.
I don't know. I don't know what he'll be thinking. Let's ask him.
This must be hard for you too, Mr. Amber.
It could be far worse. My biggest fear is that Rachel will try to meet Sarah. I've dreaded it.
So that's why you never told her?
You have no idea what pain Sarah's caused. Her addiction has led her to do terrible things. I don't want Rachel to go through any of that.
Shouldn't that be up to Rachel? What are you afraid that Sarah would do? What do you think she'd do?
I don't understand. Are you afraid that Sarah would do something to Rachel?
I don't think she would deliberately harm anyone. But addicts can cause tremendous harm without meaning to.
Yeah. But Rachel's not a baby anymore.
Listen to me. Sarah brought criminals and drug dealers into our home. She put Rachel in serious danger just to chase her habit.
Do you think Sarah is involved with any of the drug dealers around here?
It wouldn't surprise me if she were. That's who she is. Chloe, I believe Rachel trusts you more than anyone else right now.
Is this where you ask me to manipulate Rachel into doing what you want?
This is where I ask you to do as your conscience dictates. But please, put my daughter's safety first.
I will. But she deserves to know the truth. She does deserve the truth. I'm kind of with Rachel on this. I think she should be able to. They should be able to meet, at least meet each other. If they get along and want to get to know each other better, then fine. But if not, at least they've tried. At least they've met. Try the truth.
Maybe try the truth for a change?
What do you mean?
Well, you did lie to your daughter for 15 years.
This is true. And that's why I need your help. I only care about Rachel, Chloe.
I'll do what I can. I care about her too, you know?
I know. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll take care of her. I care for Chloe and Chloe cares for Rachel, so.
I have to admit, he really cares about his daughter.
Wouldn't we all?
Rachel only knew half the truth when she set that fire. What if she'd known everything?
Well, okay, can't go that way. Land the chair.
Whoa. Sarah Gearhart is a known associate of that psycho who attacked Drew. Then again, so is Frank.
Yeah.
I hope tonight hasn't messed up Rachel's memories of family trips like this.
No, I hope not. Size of the memories. I hope they're not tainted too much.
The Tempest show feels so far away now. This is so painful to look at.
Yeah, now we know the truth. How to clear blouse history.
This seems like a James and Rose bookshelf. I can't imagine Sarah here instead.
No, I can't imagine Sarah here.
Holy shit. Rachel completely destroyed that table.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, I can't imagine Sarah being in a house like this. At least not from what we know about her.
I guess there's worse things than growing up around fancy stuff like this.
That's fancy. Looks like a kid did it.
It's so weird to look at this now. can't believe I was feeling goofy enough to draw that just a few hours ago.
Hey, Lowe's.
I can't even imagine how she must be feeling.
So, Lowe's, how are you feeling? How are you dealing with all this?
Hey, Mrs. Amber.
I think it's Rose at this point, considering everything.
Okay, Rose.
Sorry about that. Do you need any help?
Do you need any help with anything?
That's very kind of you. Could you get out the broom for me? It's in the breezeway. Door to the left of the fridge.
Okay, will do. Ooh, shirt.
Hey, cool graphic. Rachel was really getting rid of this?
May I take this?
Mrs. Amber, could I have this?
Oh, sure, Chloe. Rachel was going to give it away anyhow.
Thanks.
Well, she was going to donate it to a poor person, and turns out she did. Okay, I've got the balloon for you.
Here you go.
Thank you. I'm really quite glad that you're here.
Me too.
I'm glad too.
You've had to cope with much worse, I know. I'm grateful Rachel has someone as strong as you. How are you doing, Chloe?
How am I doing?
Your generation loves to talk about how awkward different things are. Well, this must be pretty awkward, I'd imagine.
Yep, it's super weird. But I'm doing better than Rachel is.
It's fine. Rachel's the one who's really upset.
She has every reason to be. There are many painful things about Rachel's past, including my own role in hiding the truth.
James lied. Sergio's money. Both of these are true. James lied, but now Sergio's the money. And the
Sarah
drugs.
shouldn't have taken money over seeing her daughter.
You know, I am so thankful to her that she did. It gave me the opportunity to be Rachel's mother. I never knew how much I could love someone until I had Rachel.
But hearing the truth after all these years hurt Rachel more than anything.
I'm not happy with James for the whole way this came out.
You're not happy with James? What about what he did at the Overlook?
It might be hard for you to understand, but after 13 years of marriage, I'm not threatened by what happened.
You're right. I don't understand.
You don't have to worry about me or James. Rachel's the one who needs you right now.
Do you think Sarah is dangerous?
I've never met her, so I don't know. But I'm inclined to trust my husband.
Really?
His entire life is about keeping people safe. Rachel's extremely fortunate to have him as her father.
Thanks.
Thank you, Chloe.
Rose is so calm. Not like Rachel at all, really.
No, you can see that now. Now we know the truth about how different they are.
Hard to argue that Rachel would have had a better life with Sarah. But does that make what James did right?
I don't know. I wouldn't have a clue what to do. There's one taking later away from Sarah, yeah. But when do you tell her? Do you let her know from a young age, or?
Hard. I should see if she's okay.
Yeah, Chloe, I'm going. Yeah, when do you tell her about everything? Do you tell her as early as you can, or do you wait till you think she's old enough to understand everything, or I don't know. Let's go upstairs and go see Rachel. Make sure she's okay.
Rachel? I need some way to show Rachel that I'm here for her.
Okay, Chloe, how are we going to do this? Rachel?
I can't imagine what Rachel is thinking right now. I want her to tell me when she's ready.
Rachel, I'm here. I'm here for you.
Rachel, I'm glad you're here, Chloe.
Of course.
Nightlight.
This light needs more light. Wonder
Hey,
if
I was
could
looking at
find
that.
around here to brighten up that nightlight. Wish there was some way to make this brighter. Makes sense that Rachel needs 2 signs to contain her awesomeness. I shall call her Lion Crab from now on.
The cusp of oscillation. Cancer Leo. Strength. Creative. Passionate. Loving. Devoted. And diplomatic. Weaknesses. Self-centered. Volatile. Possessive and dramatic.
Rachel's surrounded by so much love, yet she seems so alone.
To our wonderful daughter on the night of her first show, break a leg. We love you, Mum and Dad.
Rachel even knows how to make a dinky lamp look cool. Rachel has so many inspirations, she can barely keep them all contained.
Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. Audrey Hepburn. I don't know who any of these names are. The beginning is always today. Mary Wollstonecraft. Let us think the unthinkable. Let us do the undoable. Let's prepare to grapple with the ineffable itself and see if we may not F it after all. Douglas Adams. Why does that name seem familiar? Was that name mentioned in one of the notes or something in the original game? Maybe not. Is it well that I should with to leave this dreary world behind, seeking for your fair utopia, which perchance I may not find? Henry Kendall. Damn. Which one's that? Bottom right. Kiss Me Kate at the Promenade. Once Upon a Time at the Forum at the Paradiso. That's the top right. The Glass Menagerie at the Weber Playhouse. That is next to the Once Upon a Time.
The yin and badass yang of Rachel Amber.
Above all, remember, you are loved. Before all else, be armed.
We were so close to making our break last night. Now, I don't know.
Now, time will tell. What's this?
Is there a section on how to walk fours through batshit crazy family drama? No?
Type 4. The individualist. Creative, sensitive, independent. Can be prone to melancholy and self-indulgence. The best thing for a 4 is to learn how to let go of feelings from the past and focus on the potential that the future holds. Ooh, what's in here?
I could get grades like this. I just don't want to.
I know you could, Chloe. Latin honours A. Excellence personified. American experience A. Unfailingly insightful and dedicated. 20th century literature. Indefatigable of mind and spirit. Probably messed that word up. I'm not very good with big words. Well, words that you don't use every day. Biology honours A. An absolute star pupil. Drama lab A. The light of Dionysus brightly shone. Physics education A. Perfect attendance. Perfect attendance, I just not got anything else. You're not very fit there, Rachel.
Hard to believe the show was only a few hours ago. Seems like everything has changed since then.
Save them.
At least she'll have something from tonight.
She has got something from tonight. No girlfriend. Hey, Chloe.
Rachel's always made being an A student seem so easy. Almost sad to see all this effort.
Okay, flight biology. 247 to 259 lab notes. Drama, dress rehearsal, blocking review, light cues, etc. English. Oh, what is it? Isn't it Lord of the Flies? I think it is, isn't it? That 188 to 244. It might not be that. That looks like a book title. American experience. Essay prompt. 3 to 5 pages rough. Latin. Conjugation. Worksheet. Vocab list 1 to 18.
I think Rachel could use another subject. But which one?
Well, she's kind of got a lot going on. I don't want to add to it, and I don't want to add to that, and I don't like the thought of Rachel when she's got drugs in her system. So anatomy.
That's the one.
Yeah.
I bet Rachel could have any study partner she wanted. Not that I would let her.
and asked me, where do babies come from? Show and tell. Damn, Chloe. Making a
There's
move.
something Miss Arcadia doesn't. Weird.
Dear Miss Arcadia, what's the real deal with that fire north of town? And when's it going to come down here and incinerate us all in its fiery hug of death? Asking for a friend. Blows before blownies. First. Oh! Yep. Comments in absolutely any kind of social media. That's all the first comments are. First. Second. Fifth. First. No, you're not. Didn't the fire start the day after Firewalk was here? This is a strange one, friends. ABFD sources say they've never seen anything like it. No idea where it came from. No idea why it's lasted this long. Total mystery. Time to put on your tinfoil hats and start speculating. There's a dragon with matches that's loose on the town. Prescott's. Like 50% serious. Why only 50? Prescott's as shady as shit. You've already put this past them. They probably had some incriminating evidence to burn. Or better yet, bodies. Not to mention the chemtrails they drop all over town. Highly flammable. Occam's laser, people. Just some kids getting high in the woods. As for the weirdness, this town is weird. What else is new? What? Why may what? We are built on an Indian burial ground, are we not? Native people's burial ground. And no, we're not. Burn. Get it? Previous topic. Legalize Oregon movement. How to get involved. Next topic. Blackwell tuition spike. It's coming. It's a coming.
Even you, Lily, couldn't come up with the tragedy Rachel's going through.
Rachel's really into stars. I wonder if it's her way of feeling connected. I bet Rachel would rather be anywhere but here.
That's graffiti.
Maybe I can make the world a less scary place.
Something I said. Nah, something Rachel said, I think.
On stage, I think Rachel said,
The corners of the world are mere prologue. Yeah.
I've heard that Rachel and Nathan hang out sometimes, but it still seems hard to believe.
Nope. No.
Rachel was incredible as Prospera. I won't forget a second of it.
No, I don't wanna think of Nathan and Rachel together. No.
May you always be safe. Sure. But from who?
Exactly what I just said. May you always be safe. Love, Dad. What's he got? What did he get you, Rachel? A gun? No. Thought this is America.
Rachel might not survive her family, but at least she'll survive the zombie apocalypse.
I take the torch. Hello? Hey ma'am. Chloe, I'm leaving the door unlocked in case you don't have your key. Please come home. Doesn't matter that it's after curfew. Ma'am, I can't lie now. Please. No, I can't lie now. Yeah, that's the last one. Max, I used to think the strangest thing about the Ambers was how normal they were. They seemed like a bad 90s sitcom family, and I did my best to play the part of the wacky yet lovable best friend. Yes, I did tag a newspaper picture of James on the fridge, but only because his face looked so stupid. The goal was to get in and out of there without causing a scene, so we could make our escape. About that. Turns out Rachel couldn't sit back and let her cheating father act all high and mighty. I tried to distract her and remind her of our goal. It almost worked. Then Rachel snapped. I guess she just can't stand the lying anymore. She told her mum about James making out with that woman. Everyone started yelling, and the next thing I knew, Rachel was going full Destructicon on the table. That's when the truth finally came out. Rachel's mum, not her real mum. Rachel's real mum, make-out woman. Mind blown. Chloe, the wacky yet lovable. Let's shine some stars.
All ready for Rachel's light show. Better get her attention first.
Should we turn his light off? No? Fair enough. I'll wait for you to do it then, Chloe. There we go.
Hey, check it out.
It's beautiful.
I thought you might like it.
I've always loved stars.
Why?
They remind us there's so much beauty out there, which we almost never see.
Because we're blinded by what's in front of us.
Exactly. But then I learned the truth. The stars we're seeing have already been dead for millions of years. They're all lies.
I mean, they're still beautiful though. Yeah, they're still beautiful. I'll go with that.
That doesn't make them any less beautiful, right?
I don't know. If they're not even real, then what's the point? It's all lies. Everything. My entire life. My dad. My mom. If I can even call her that anymore. And that other woman. My real mom. She's the biggest lie of all. I can't trust any of them. I think you're the only one in the world I can trust.
I'm honoured, even if I'm the only one. I'm the only person who's in any way trustworthy.
I'll take it. Even if it's only by process of elimination.
Good.
I wore this bracelet my entire life. I never even asked why. Never even thought about it. Somehow, I think I always knew. Even when I didn't know. That my real mother was gone. The fact that she's here right now, that she came here for me, I think I need to see her. Is that wrong?
No, it's not wrong. At least I don't think it is. No, it's not. Not at all.
But it might be tough to track her down.
Yeah, that's true. Luckily, I've got my secret weapon. But what if we can't find her? It's not like I can ask my dad. I have no idea where to start.
I got this. Don't worry.
Let me handle it.
Really?
Really.
Mysterious. I like it. Of course, even if we know where she is, we need a way to get to her. I can't just ask my parents for a ride.
I got that one too. Someone once told me that I was hella mysterious.
Don't worry. I've got that one covered too.
You do?
Yeah. In fact, anything you could come up with, I'll handle it. It's just like I told that biker dude at the mill, who was a lot scarier than this mom of yours could ever be. There could be flamethrowers, an army of robot ninjas, and a motherfucking dragon on a leash between you and her. And I would still find a way to get you there.
Chloe fucking Price. The magical Shakespeare fairy.
Shut up.
But once we find her, how do I talk to her? What do I say?
I don't know. But she'll know. You'll know when you get to see her. You'll know.
After my dad died, I was worried I wouldn't know how to talk to him anymore. But somehow, when we speak, I always know what to say.
When you speak?
In my dreams. He's there. And it's so real. It's almost like it's another part of my life. It used to be the only part that mattered. I've never told anyone about that. Weird, huh? Rachel?
I was just thinking, maybe I was wrong before. Who cares if the stars are dead? As long as we can still see them, that means they're real. To us. Right?
Right. were stuck. Hey, maybe you should let me drive. You always do it wrong.
That was one time. When are you going to let it go? Remember when we used to work on cars together? Those are some of my favorite memories.
What's going on? I don't think they were your memories. Not our memories. David, get the fuck out of here. Your memories are mine.
Don't you mean my memories? I don't think you remember after you're dead.
Touché. All right, you win. Why don't you go take a look?
You sure? Ugh.
What's wrong? Don't you see anything?
Fine. It's the spark plug.
No, that's not it. I just had that replaced.
Isn't improv supposed to be all about yes and?
Yes, and what?
Dad, stop. None of this is real. You're not real. Rachel's family isn't real. This whole thing, it's all just theater.
Well, you know what William Shakespeare said.
Something about stories told by idiots, full of sound and fury, signifying fuck all.
Nailed it.
But I don't want to be an actor. I just want to be myself. Give me a break.
Well, maybe there's a reason we pretend. Maybe the lies we tell each other are less horrible than the truths we keep hidden.
Wow. That's pretty dark, Dad.
Where do you think you get it from? There's my cue.
Dad?
Relax, sweetie. It's all pretend, right?
Right.
Just a bit of stage magic. Floodlights, sound effects. Chloe, look at me. Look at me, sweetheart. It's going to be okay.